Hello guys, welcome to another part of our course, and this part is supposed to be short. Okay, so let's see how we're gonna make it short. All right, so we want to just do something really simple, right? Now, if you come here to the application like this, now we don't have any notification. Okay, so now we should not just have a screen blank like this. We should have some sort of design. Now, the design that is supposed to just appear when we don't have anything. If you come here to my trips, we don't have any trips. And if we come here to, okay, your wish list, we have this. So let's just create a particular design, right? Is it a design or, yeah, let's just create a design we can always, move from one place to the other. Let's go first to my trips. So we want to put something here, want to put something in this column, this my trips page, and it's going to be a design. I don't know. Let's try to see how we can get Loti, a Loti animation, a Loti animation. So let's come here and get a Loti animation. We're gonna say empty. Let's see empty. We just want to get something for empty. So when something is empty, we're just gonna tell them that it's empty. All right. So okay. So this works. These are some designs. Um, I like this one. I actually do like this one. Okay. So I actually like this one. I think I'm gonna be using this one. So let's see. Use this one. Copy. No, not that. I'm just gonna click to open it. I'm gonna use it the way it is. So download. Okay, so I think I'm mixing it up there. Download. Yeah, I'm not mixing it up. So this is it. I just need to copy it says here download and export. Share. Which one is share? I want to just get the file. I don't know. Sometimes I always just mix these things up. Where do I get the link? So it says here hand of an embed. Okay, yeah, so hand of an embed and click to enable asset linking. Okay, so we're enabling that. Then now we can just copy this. Okay, so we can come here and create. Let's add a row, right? Let's make it a column. Preferably, should we make it a column or let's just make it a column. All right, so there's a column, and in the column we're gonna have we're gonna have a row. The row is gonna say text. It's gonna say sorry, you don't have records of sorry. Okay, how do we put it? Let's say this place is empty, for instance. Sorry, you don't have any notification, right? Sorry, you don't have any records of your trips. Okay, something like that. So you don't have any record of your trips. Sorry, you don't have any records here. Let's just say you don't have any records here. For now, let's just use a neutral statement. So let's come here and change it to maybe 8 bold, and then let's say 25. Okay, so I'm trying to see the best way we can do this. And all right, so let's see. I can't see it. Let me give it a padding of, so let's say it's gonna start from here. Let's give it a padding of 50. All right, so 50 from the top. Let's give it something like 150 from the bottom. Okay, so you don't have any record. We need to go ahead and add something here. Let's see. This is big enough. So sorry, you don't have any record. Don't have any records here. Then we click this. Sorry, don't have any records here. So maybe we can put like exclamation signs. Okay, sorry, you don't have any records here. Maybe we can put this. You don't have any records here. And then we can click to add another row. So this is gonna be, is it a row? No, not necessarily a row. We just want to add, let's come here to column, and we're gonna add a loady animation. So we're adding a loady animation, and this loady animation, the we're gonna put maybe 150 here, bottom, and we want to paste the link to the animation here. So this is it. Let's see if we can make it larger. So 300. All right, 300. Okay, so here on the row, let's remove these to make it 20. Yeah, something like this. So then I can make this center aligned. All right. Okay, so and then maybe we can make these red. Yeah, since it's not like an error, it's just a warning. You just don't have any records here. Okay, so this is good. Now we have this. Let's call this. Let's rename this. Let's just call it empty. Empty. All right, empty. Okay, now this is empty. What we need to do is we need to go ahead and then start looking for something. So these let's pick these out first. Let's pick these out. Let's copy these, or should we just cut it first? Let's just cut it out of there. Let's take it to notifications. Let's start like that. Let's take it to notifications. Okay, in notification we can paste this here. Okay, then we can go ahead and then do some visibility, conditional visibility. So this should only show, let's click this and say, let's add conditions and single conditions. And okay, so now I think this was a list view, right? This was our list view. And let me query this. Let's carry the same query that we have here on this list view. Let's come here and just copy the query, and let's paste it on this and see. It's going to produce it like this. So we want we don't want we don't want this kind of query. We want it to give us a single count. All right, it's a count. So now that way it's exactly counting. So it's counting. It's not displaying a list of documents. So it's counting. So now we can come here and say, let's come here now, write the condition. So we will say single condition. We add and say if the what. Oh, we already did that, but I think we didn't save it. We didn't save it. So count. Okay, it's a count and it's filtering. Okay, great. So what happened there? Now query here, and okay, so now we're coming to condition, single condition. We're gonna come here to where is it? We're supposed to have something. Global properties, no. App states, no. Parameters, no. Why don't I see what I'm looking for? I'm looking for the count. Okay, so what is happening here? I queried these, and it's supposed to give me query type account, and we're filtering these. Okay, and okay, now this is actually good, but why can't I find what I'm looking for? So I'm supposed to get something. I need a count. I need a okay, so let's do like this then. So since I can see here, I'm supposed to find the count parameter somewhere around here, page parameter, but it's not showing me. For some reason it doesn't show me the count. Um, let me see. Can I see it here? Yeah, it shows me on the notifications count. I can see it here. This is what I was looking for. But I can't see it here on the column. So maybe I can add it to the column. Okay. So let's do like this. I'm going to wrap the whole of these. I'm going to wrap the whole of these in a container. And that container is going to be 400 by, no, the width is going to be max, and then this is going to be 400. Okay. Yeah, so we can use this. All right, so now I can go ahead and let me go copy that query. Let me just cut it out and put it on this container. I want to put it on the container. So I'm going to put this on the container. Let's come here and paste it. Okay, let's come here and turn this one off. Okay, then now on the container, we've done this counting thing. All right, so we are counting the collections, the documents that are in the collection called notifications that has been filtered by these scenario. So user has to be called to user record reference. So now we can go ahead and try to set the visibility. So let's see if we can find it now. We can still find it. Okay, we can still find it. So I think that one we can't find, but okay, so I think you have to do it on a parent and then look for it on the children. Yeah, that's it. So the container is the parent, so I'm going to look for it on the children. Yeah, so I think that's like the idea. And if that's the case, why not just come here and cut this out? Let's put it on the scaffold. Let's put that query on the scaffold. I'm pasting it. It's not going to affect this one. So we just want to get a count. And so we will come over here. One way or the other, we didn't need the container anymore. So, but no problem. Let it just be there. I think I'm okay with it. Let's turn off this conditional visibility for the column. Let's come here and let's set this one now. So I'll click on this and now I can find, wow. Okay, yeah, I can find the count. So I can now say conditions, single conditions, click on these, and then I'll see notifications count, all right, must be greater if it is less than, if it is equals to 0. If it's equals to 0, okay, then that's when this one shows. So if notification count is equals to 0, that's when this shows. So, well, now that we've done that, let's go ahead and just do an instant reload. And then that way we can test what we have done. I hope you understand. So what I did was simply, I went ahead and I'm querying the scaffold here, the main screen here. I'm querying it to give us the count of the documents in notifications that have been filtered by these. And if it finds out, and I now did the conditional visibility here, if it comes and then it checks out that the notification counts is equals to 0, that's when this is visible. Otherwise, it's not going to be visible. So let's wait for a few seconds while we now see how it works there. Then we can now go ahead and then check it out in other pages, like the My Trips and My Trips and what? So by My Trips, and I think that's the ones that we will have to. Okay, My Trips and the one that we have, which is the favorite. Okay, so I'm just basically waiting for this to show up. Okay, so now it's coming up. So we can now go ahead and click on notification here. So it shows here. So it says, sorry, you don't have any records here. No records. So this is basically what it shows me. No records. So bottom overflowed by 163 pixel. Yeah, because we actually need to, I don't know, what do I do? Let's make these height. Can we make the height? Let me click this. Let's make the height infinite. Okay, yeah. So that way I think I will be able to, this will be fine. If I go ahead and then just let's do an instant reload, and then we can look at that again. So yeah, this is gonna work out. Yeah, obviously this is gonna work out. It has already worked out, just that error at the bottom that we're trying to fix now. So we will fix that, and then we will, continue our application. So let's see. I hope you're enjoying this so far. This is my favorite course, really, and I really am proud of myself, and I'm also proud of you for coming this far. So I'm gonna click on notification. All right, so it shows here. Sorry, you don't have any records here. Really cool. And yeah, well, this is fine. We can actually add conditionals to these if we want to. We can always do that, but that's gone. So now we want to do the same things to my trips. Okay, so let's come here to, let's just copy this container. Let's copy it. Let's just copy it. Why not? Copy it. Let's go to my trips. Now this is my trips, and I'm gonna click here in the column and paste it. It's gonna give us an error, I think. Yes, it's gonna give us an error. So where is it? For some reason I can't find it. So here we have the container. It's just showing here, but for some reason it's not going upper than this. Okay, so now let's come over here. This is my trips. It was doing the counting here. Okay, so what we're gonna do is let's see, we're gonna do infinite. Okay, we're gonna do here, we're going to actually, let's copy this. Let's just delete this. Yeah, let's remove this, right? So yeah, we've removed that, and we're going to do a query here. We're going to query my trips collection. We will say bookings. Yeah, and it's going to be count. It's going to be filtered by creator is equal to the authenticated user record reference, confirm, just the count. And so now that we've done that, we need to, let's turn off this visibility here out, and we're going to be putting it here on the column here. So what we're going to do is we're going to come here and let's add it. Where is it? Let's go here, click here, and then add a condition. The single condition is going to check for bookings count. If bookings count is equal to 0, that's when we show. Yeah, that's like the idea, and we're done. So if we come over here now and then we do an instant reload and wait for a couple of seconds, then we would have been able to see what we have created. We have created magic. All right, so I believe that you have learned a ton of things from the course that I have created, this course. Please recommend it to other people, and also give me like a 5-star rating if you haven't done that already. So I'm waiting for these to load up, and from there we can see what we have created. Yeah, but I love what we have created. It's amazing. So let's go here to this. Okay, so sorry you don't have any records here. Good. And I can click on this, and okay, now there's an error. There is an error actually. So okay, there's a problem there. There's a problem. That thing that I have created in my trip has caused a problem. There's a problem actually. So let's click on this container and look at the problem we have caused. Okay, the height here is just 100. The height here is just 100. The width is infinite. And let's make the height here infinite. We can make it because how our screen here was designed. So let me see. Can we make it longer than that? Let's make it okay. I'm thinking about the best possible way to handle this. Um, Here, let's come here and maybe make these expandable. Yeah, then we can click on the container and see if we can have the height as infinite. It's not really working as well. Okay, so container. Mm, okay, so let's see here. Width is infinite. Let's just make this one maybe 500. Okay, let's try to reload and see what we get out of this. Okay, so this is just basically minor fixes where something is broken and we're trying to see how we can fix it, and that's totally accepted. All right, so let's see how it looks like this time, because somehow that didn't work out. Yeah, I think we've made a mistake somewhere. Now this is still not working. Okay, so we did uh, count creator is equals to user record reference. Okay, for some reason this isn't working. Yeah, I haven't been able to really think out why this isn't working. Creator equals to record reference. We did this on the other side as well. And the visibility. Okay, let me see. Here we have my trips. Yeah, this one we did a list of documents, so we can't begin to start counting that. Okay, so all right, so I think we already had like a part where we did some fixes, so we will try to fix this. But for some reason, I would like to try again because I can't really tell what is causing the problem here. Yeah, it's actually broken things already. So let's see. How did I handle the visibility? Booking counts must be equal to 0 for it to show. Alright, so now it's not showing at all. That means there's a problem somewhere. So let's click here and see bookings, user record reference. Okay, so for now, let's just take it off and we will try to fix these in the next part of the course. Okay, all right. See you in the next part. This was just for us to create the um, empty, design when something is not there. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this and you've learned. I will try to see how I can apply that, and you will see it in the next app fixes. Okay, have a great time. See you in the next part.